This is Amud Yomi. Excuse me. Gemara Berachos, Daf Mem Gimel Amud Beis. We're in the middle of discussing the different brachos on different types of herbs, different types of vegetables, different types of plants, etc. We ended off with the statement of Mar Zutra, in which he quoted the pasuk via Allah Magana v'Titzminei b'Tishtei Ha'it. And we pick it up from Rav Mesharshi on the first very narrow line. Rav Mesharshi Amar teaches Rav Mesharshi, Hai Narkoim. And again, the first part of today's shir is going to continue the different brachos, the different type of fragrant plants and spices and whatnot. Says Rav Mesharshi, Narkoim. The garden type, it's a bari atse b'samim. The dabra, the wild type, bari isvei b'samim. Again, two different types of this herb, whether it's cultivated, whether it's garden, whether it's wild. Amar Rav Sheshet, ani siguli, violets, varchan alaya bari itzvei b'samim. Amar Rav Sheshet, ayman demarich b'esraiga, ay b'chavusha. You smell an esrog, you smell other yummy fruit, a quince. Aymer bar shenasa and reach toiva peira is a special bracha for the good scent of the fruits. And particularly, it's something that's for the fragrant, but that's a different discussion. Amar Rav Yehuda. One who goes out to the days of Nisan, to come to Lavlali. Famous halacha teaches Rav Yehuda, if you go out in Nisan and you see the trees in full bloom, Aymer, you say the special bracha is on the new fruit. Baruch Shleichiser by Lamai Kla, and we say a bracha to Hashem that nothing is lacking in this world. Baruch Abriya Saivis Yulanis Taivais, Lisnais, Behem B'nei Adam, will just comment, even though Gemara says you go out during Nisan, that's a l'chatzchila time. But anytime one sees the fruit trees start budding, you can make this bracha. Amar Rav Zijabar, some don't make it on Shabbos, some make it when you have multiple trees, etc. Amar Rav Zijabar Tavi, Amar Ram and Aisha Varchan al Reich. How do you know you make a bracha on a Reich? Shenem Arkol Anishama. Every soul, Talakah, praise Hashem. So what's that kol anishama? What item does an neshama praise Hashem that the neshama benefits and not the gov, not the body? Ariyomer zeh hareach. And on one statement of Rav Zidra Bartavi Amarav, we digress. Amar Rav Zidra Bartavi Amarav asidim bachuri Yisrael shenu reach tova kilavana. And the bachuri Yisrael asalavai are going to have an incredible scent. Like the Levana and Shenemar Yalchu and Kaisel, the younger are going to go out, Vikazayis, Haidav Yerech, like Alvanan, and the beauty should be like the olive tree, and the Reach and their smell will be Kilavanan, like the Levana. What is the meaning of the pasuk? We're 10 lines into the medium-sized lines by the two dots. What is the meaning of the pasuk that says, Zaikola Asam? Yafa bi'itai, everything is in its right time. Melamed shekol echad ve'echad yafa l'akadosh baruch hu nasai b'fanav. Hashem makes everyone's omnis to be yafa, to be beautiful in front of His eyes. Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. Everyone's personal parnasa, personal craft, personal job appears perfect to him, even if it might be, a little bit smelly, but for him, it is perfect. Amar Papa, I know Damriinchi, so people say, Tlele kair ledavar echad, hang a palm shoot in the neck of a pig, the Yudi day oven, he'll do it on his own, he'll roll in the garbage. That whatever your personal nigia, your personal bent, your personal talent, that is what is chashiv to you. Continues the Gemara of Amar Rav Zidra Bar Tuvia, Amar Rav Amri La, Avuka Shnayim, a torch is like 2 people, V'yareach Kishleisha, and the moon is like 3 people. Says Gemara, what does this mean? Avuka Shnayim B'hadi Adadi. Does he mean a torch is like 2 people together with him? That there are 2, the guy holding the torch and the other guy, Odama Avuka Bishnayim Levar Mididei. Or does it mean a torch is a person plus the 2 people that are discussing? Tashema, V'yareach B'shleisha, Yamr B'shleisha, B'shlam Abad Di Day Shab. You're ever going to say that what did Rav mean? Means that together with him there are 3, then it makes sense. Ali Amr Levar Mididei, then our Baal Amali. So what do you need 4 people for? Which is what the mood would be, meaning everyone would be plus 1. V'amr Mar One person, a shade sees him and he can damage him. L'shnayim, two people near and ve'noi mazik can't damage. Shleisha doesn't see it all and near kolekar. Allah shamina avuk shnayim ba'di adadi must be. What did he mean when he said avuka? And of course, it says people walking out at night with an avuka, which will save them from the shadim. Then avuka is like two people together with him. There are two. Shema mina. The Gemara concludes that is a conclusive raya. V'amar Azuch bar Tivya amar Rav, Amri lo amar Rav Chana bar Bizna amar Rav Shimon Chasida, V'amri lo amar Rav Yechon Rav Shimon bar Yochai. Noyach loy la'adam, a famous line. We're smack in the middle of the narrow lines by a little bit before two dots. First one line is Amar Rav Yochanan. Noyach loy la'adam, it's better sheyabil atzmai. Told Kivshat Shalesh, it's better to throw yourself into the fiery furnace. Val Yalbim B'nei Chaveru B'Rabim. Do not embarrass another person in public. Minalan mitamar. Shenemar hu matei. She was willing to give up her life and not to embarrass Yehuda. Tana Rabbana on the two dots, almost smack in the middle. The first line is v'goymer. Hivil v'adav shemen v'hadas. Let's say they bring in front of a person fragrant oils and a hadas. V'shami aymin. What's the bracha? Varach al shemen and then varach al hadas. Whereas of course Beisel disagrees and he says, "Yisol Aimrim, Varach al Hadas, Varach al Ha Shemin." Omri Gabriel ani achriya, I will be machriya like Beis Shammai. Why? Why does the shemen come before the besamim, before the hadas? Shemen zachinu lereichoi v'zachinu lesichusai. Says Rav Gamliel, shemen has dual good qualities. You have the reach, the scent, and you have the sichusa, you have the fact that you can anoint and put on your body. Hadas, the reich, zachinu, sichusa, loy zachinu. Amar Rav Yechon, halacha kedevri amachriya, we pass like Rav Gamliel, like Beis Shammai, that the bracha on the shemen comes before the hadas. It says the Gemara, a story of public, Rav Huna, Rav Ika. Aisli Kamayu Shemin Hadas, they brought in front of him oil and a hadas. Shakul Rababa Brich Hadas Bereisha. Bahada Brich Hashemin. Amar Le, Lo Savla Mar Lachat Kedavra Machriya, like we just said, that the hadas, the shemin comes first. Amar Le, Achi Amar so Rava said, Ach Kibesel Yipasli Grisel. Veloyi says the Gemara, Shavutin Avsheyu Davra Papa just didn't want to get involved. But Lamaisa we paskin like Beis Shammai, Shemen, and then the Besamim. Tana Rabbanan, which is the last word on the line, about 12 lines from the very wide lines. Heviu lefneihem shemen v'yayin b'shamim ois ochaz hashemen b'minoi v'sayayin b'smoiloi mevarich al hashemen and then v'chayzer mevarich al yayin. Whereas b'silayim no oich sayayin b'minoi, and of course everyone's thinking about Havdalah. Says shemen b'smoiloi varich al yayin v'chayzer mevarich al hashemen v'tach b'rosh hashamash, take the shemen and you put it on the head of the shamash. Then tachai bekaisel, he doesn't put it on his head, rather he puts it on the wall. Again, this is a type of good smelling oil, so it's a nice thing to put on the shamash. But if it's a Talmud Chacham, it's a genai, says the Gemara, to go out with perfumes and whatnot. Therefore, you just wiped it on the wall. Tana Rabbanan. Continues the Gemara on this theme. Shisha Devarim, 6 lines from the wide lines. 6 things are G'naylo the Talmud Chacham. Al Yitzig Shumavusa L'Shok. Don't go out wearing perfume. Don't go out at yourself at night. Don't go out with patch shoes. You don't talk with a woman in the marketplace. You don't recline, dine with people who are unlearned. You should never be last into the base of Medrash. Some says another one. Don't take big steps. So there's 6 or 8 things to be done for the Talmud Chacham. Explains the Gemara, why should not go out wearing these perfumes? Amar Rav Abba, Braid Rav Chia bar Abba, Amar Rav Yechlan, B'makshach Shula Mishkav Zachar. We're talking about a place with a chashan and mishkav Zachar. So if Talmud Chacham is wearing these good smelling perfumes, they're going to be chashan him that he is a mishkav Zachar. Relations with other men, as Rashi says, the perfumes attract other men. Amar Rav Shishas Lo Yamar Nela Big Doi. It's only the perfume on his clothing. That's when it's not nice. But to put on the body, just removing the zayah, just removing the bad smell, it's a form of deodorant. Amar apopos arkibig the dummy, and putting it on your hair is like putting it on your clothing. Varmilan, some say kigufay dummy, that hair is like your body. Machlek is whether the hair is appropriate to put the perfume on it or not. Next, we quote number 2 was what? Should not go out. And the second wide line, should not go out yourself at night. Says someone's going to be chayshin, perhaps that he's going to be mizaneh. It's only if he doesn't have a set time to go out at night. However, then maybe the other cause everyone knows there's a certain time that Chacham goes out to learn, and therefore there's no problem being seen even alone at night. You cannot go with unpadded shoes. Any is this true of Rav Chibar Rav Nafik. Chibar Rav himself wore patched up shoes. It's only not nice when it's a patch, on top of a patch. That's what a Talmud Chacham should do. Just one patch, that would be okay. It's only the top part of the shoe where you see it. Aval begildav to the bottom of the sole, less than no problem, because no one can see that. Even on the top of the shoe, but orcha is only where he's walking regularly on the road. I will be based in his own house. Let's no problem. You can what you want. Again, we must less we know most shamim. The roads were disgusting, and therefore it's not a problem wearing patched up shoes. In the next case, next item that a Talmud Chacham should be makbid on, even his own wife, the marketplace is not the place for schmoozing. Says Rashi explains because someone won't realize it's his wife and wonder what is going on over there. His wife, his daughter, his sister. He said, not everyone knows. They see you walking and talking to this person, they're going to be chayshish. Should not recline with a group of amaratchim. My taima. What is the reason? Says the Gemara. Excuse me. He might be drawn after them. With this, we conclude. They're going to call him a Pesheya. And some say, and with this we conclude, says the Gemara, should not walk big steps. Big steps ruin your eyesight. 1/500 of a person's eyesight might takante. What should you do? You've been taking long steps. You never learned this. Lahadre b'kedushin devei shimsho. You can restore it by having kiddush Friday night that brings back your eyesight. We'll stop over here and. Actually, let's not stop over here. We have one more line to the Mishnah. That'd be silly. Well, how did come into Kufi? Should not walk with an upright posture. Why? Even 4 amos, you walk erect. It's as if you're pushing away the Shechina D'Chsev. The entire world is filled with Hashem's presence. By walking come into Kufa, as if you're pushing away the Shechina. We'll pick it up from the Mishnah and Daf Mem Dal next year. Siyata Dishmaya.